So here we have the Ford Fiesta on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that the car is in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side, the fuel gauge in the middle at the bottom, and then above that you can see the trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 23,866. You can change information displayed there for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information using the button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo and phone controls available on there, and then the main stereo itself can be found over in the center, and the screen for it directly above that. When it comes to listening to your own music, you can see that we've got Bluetooth audio available. So once you connect your phone, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly. We've also got the ability to plug in an auxiliary input and USB input as well. And on top of all of that, we have a CD player, of course. When it comes to the radio, we have AM and FM radio available, both of which can be found by hitting this button, and you'll go around from AM to FM. And the same with this one to take you around to the options I showed you just prior to that with the CD player, and you can pair your phone from here as well. Main volume for the stereo. We then have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. And then beneath that, the air conditioning. So you can adjust the fan speed, the direction the air is being distributed in, and the temperature, of course. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you've set over here. We then have a 5-speed manual gearbox. And down the bottom here, a 12-volt charging socket, as well as auxiliary and USB inputs for your music as well. The last thing I wanted to run through briefly is the paperwork. So we have the service book, as you can see, V5 registration document as well. If this car requires a service or an MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell the car, we will also do those for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.